Welcome back. A measles outbreak continues to grow with more than 800 confirmed cases across the country. Montana is one of 25 states now reporting cases of the measles, with 5 cases confirmed last week in Gallatin County. It's not the only infectious disease making a comeback. Cases of pertussis or whooping cough are also on the rise after dropping off during the pandemic. MTN's Matt Carmack has more on a trend that is troubling health officials.
I have been increasing from here to here.
This is Jo Larson. She loves to knit, crochet, and read. The former housewife stands with health officials when it comes to vaccinating children and adults.
I remember when I was in about the 3rd, 4th grade, and I remember having 2 different kinds of measles.
When Jo was a child, she had the measles, scarlet fever, and chicken pox before having the mumps as a young adult.
I just know how happy I was when polio vaccine came out when I was a young adult.
After experiencing that sickness as a child, Jo supports vaccinations so others don't have to go through what she did.
I was so happy that all 3 of my children were able to get vaccinated.
According to the CDC, since the pandemic, vaccination rates have been on a decline. However, exemption rates have only increased. Dr. Neil Koo, an infectious disease specialist, says that may be the reason behind the 5 cases of measles and 170 plus cases of whooping cough this year in Montana.
Compared to previous 2 years, 2023 and 2024, we only had 3 cases each reported.
He encourages families to vaccinate their children as to avoid getting infectious diseases like pertussis or measles.
Staying vaccinated is probably would be the most effective and important way to protect yourself.
Measles was eliminated in the U.S. And as you know, because it's the biggest news, these are the first cases of measles Montana has seen in 35 years.
Anne Longji, the co-director of Montana Families for Vaccines, agrees with Dr. Koo.
It's not something brand new, and it's something that we're also using regularly in other areas of our lives.
She says she understands health concerns when it comes to vaccinations, with some believing a possible correlation to autism or negative side effects, but ultimately she believes they are effective.
They're the most highly studied and safest products that we have, and they, alongside hygiene, they're really the way that we can stay safe and healthy.
In Billings, Matt Carmack, MTN News.